One of my best friends growing up is a game warden in England, and I've been kind of skating with him since I was 12, and then I started going out with him into the forest and places when I was about 15. I've been lion hunting every year for like the last 11 years. About 7 or 8 years was all in the snow, which is high elevation, deep snow. I've had one time where the snow was this deep, and I was on the top of the mountain in Colorado, around about between 8,000 and 9,500 feet. But this deep in snow at the top of the mountain, swimming through it. And then the last couple of years I've been kind of pursuing black bears, which I have the most crazy accent. Maybe you can say it being an American, even though I am officially an American. You know that? I'm an American citizen.
Yeah.
As of like a year and a half. A black bear.
Black bear.
Black bear, there you go. See, I can't say it, like my Liverpool accent, for whatever reason, it just doesn't come out right. But I've been pursuing that the last couple of years, and on foot with a handgun. The worst weather I was in October. I spent the night on the edge of the Grand Canyon in like a snowstorm, snow blizzard, about 20 yards from the edge of the canyon. And you've never seen anything until you see something like that. The edge of the Grand Canyon in a snowstorm in the middle of the night where you can visibly see off into the canyon. And there was an overhanging cave about this high that went back about 15 feet slowly into the ground. And I just wedged sticks underneath there. And it was probably minus 10, 15 degrees or something. And built a fire in front of it. And then the fire heats up all the rock, and I was sweating. And that was in like a snowstorm in October. But it's brutal. But also physically it keeps you in really good shape. Keeps your lungs really open, keeps your legs really strong and your shoulders, and you're always carrying a pack, and you always end up, going somewhere that you shouldn't be going, just because you kind of have to like keep trailing. So that side of it as well is like a big draw to me, is that when I'm not skating and I'm doing that, most of the skaters that I first met surfed, Skip Pronier, Steve Black, everyone at some point surfed. And then when I started riding for Volcom, which wasn't that long after that, it was 95 or 96, somewhere around about there, and I moved to the US in 94, July, so it wasn't that long after that. Yeah, I mean, I don't look at surf magazines, and I do look at skate magazines. There was a long time there where I didn't even look at skate mags because I didn't want to be influenced by what was in the magazine. I didn't care what somebody had already done. Didn't really affect what I was going to do. So a lot of times, and that's not because I didn't love skating. I still watched skate videos all day long and skated all day long. I wasn't bitter about it, just didn't feel the need to at that time. But surfing, I glance through the mags now and again, have a look, and I'm exposed to it, pretty heavily from living in Southern California for 20 years or something now. Skate mags are almost like a comic book, and if you read into it, there's a lot of like funny and interesting stuff. And surf mags are a lot cleaner, a lot purer. The photography is a lot crisper. The portraiture is a lot more clearly defined. I noticed that about surf mags when I looked at them, that they could do a little bit of roughing up. Because I'm sure that a lot of the surfers that are out there, that's not all they are. It's just riding that wave. I'd like to see a little bit more of that. Now's a good time to kind of reinvigorate and get ready for, the next wave of destruction. And I hope surf, skates, everything's all in line with that. Because I think if there is synergy, there's a professional word for you, between the pastimes, it's going to benefit everybody. But good luck with that one. You need a lot of guns to make that, and a lot of money to make that happen.